Alright guys, I am back with my WWE Raw review for the 17th of the 11th, 2014. Now this Raw was a very slow paced, very boring show in my opinion. I thought Raw this week was very boring. I just think I couldn't get into this show at all. I was really fast forwarding through most of this stuff. I watched, the opening segment. I watched a few of these matches, but I just want to get this Raw over with. And in my opinion, the WWE, most of this year has been terrible with their go-home shows. I'm sorry, if you're a business, or if you're a business, if you're a business and you've got a big thing going on at your work or whatever, and you're not promoting it, and you've got a big match, how the hell are you going to get the buys in about 6 days? I don't get that. But in my opinion, in any business, not just the wrestling business, but in any business, if you've got a big event going on in your workplace or wherever you work, you promote it, right? But you don't have bad booking and just bad go-home shows. You're supposed to build up for the things that you have at your work, and basically this sucked. But basically, Raw opens up this week with the Authority coming out. Basically, Triple H, what did he say? Triple H says that when Vince ran the WWF back in the 90s and 2000s, he was getting booed by all the fans and stuff because he was like heel and he was running with the corporation and stuff. But now, when Vince comes back, he's all cheered and stuff and all respected. And then he basically says that what else is it? And then he says that now him and Steph are the evil bosses now. And then he says that tonight's match is going to be. And then he sets a few matches for the night. He says it's going to be Luke Harper versus Dolph, and that's going for the title, and that's going to be next. Then Stephanie talks about Ryback and basically says that she was disappointed that he didn't join Team Authority, and she says that since he got heated last week, and then she tells Kane to apologize to Ryback, so he does. Ryback comes out and basically says, I'm not on anybody's team, I'm not on Cena's team, I'm not on the Authority's team, I'm on Team Ryback. And one thing I want to mention here, what was Ryback wearing? Like, what was this? He had like a big massive belt. He had like this big massive giant belt for like a pair of jeans on his flipping side. What the hell is that? Is that something to his? Is that a new ring attire or something? What the fuck was that, man? Like, he had like a giant belt. Like, what the hell was that, man? Like, oh my god. Anyway, the first match tonight was for the IC title. It was Dolph defending against Luke Harper, and Rollins and the Stooges are on commentary. Well, they weren't on commentary for a while because they beat up Dolph before the match starts, and basically Dolph, the rest are asking Dolph, do you want the match to still continue? He says yeah, let it continue. So then Harper hits him with a discus clothesline because you need IC champion. I don't know if this is the reason. I don't know why they took the title off Dolph before Survivor Series. Like, they could have done this on a pay-per-view instead of doing it on a Raw. Like, I know that you're trying to get ratings and stuff, and you're trying to get people to get the network and stuff, but why could you not have a title change at maybe Survivor Series, or you could have done this at TLC maybe? Like, why would you want to just do it on Raw? It was so random. I feel sometimes in the WWE we have these random title matches, or we have these random tag matches, or random Divas matches, or like random US title matches. Like, I would like to see the WWE actually promote the mid-card titles a bit more, man. Like, they've done this for many years. Like, they haven't promoted them very well for over the last 5 to 6 years, and it's terrible in my opinion. But like I said, Luke Harper's the new IC champion. I'm glad that he has won a title in the WWE. I hope he goes. I hope that he gets booked strong as IC champion. Then we get a segment between we get a Miz Down segment with Grumpy the Cat. He was the celebrity guest host. He's like this grumpy cat on YouTube. I don't really watch stuff like that, not my sort of stuff. But basically, Miz is saying that, do you want to start this movie? Then obviously the cat's being still grumpy and stuff. But basically, the funny thing was Sandow was miming everything the Miz did again. It's just amazing. Like, I think Damien Sandow Damien Sandow needs a push to the main event scene, man. It's an injustice that he isn't, though, but you know, it is what it is. But you know, things like that piss me off, though. I mean, when you got such a great talent like a Damien Sandow and a Miz, and they're not getting pushed in the main event scene, it just pisses me off. And then you got John Cena and Randy Orton, always in the main event scene, like, come on, ridiculous. Then we get to the second match now, which was Adam Rose versus Tyson Kidd, a rematch from last week. Tyson Kidd was with Tyson Kidd wins with a sharpshooter. Then after the match, Adam Rose gets pissed off with the bunny again, and he attacks him. So I guess they're gonna turn Adam Rose heel. I don't care. Then we get a promo I did like this. We got a great Bray Wyatt and Dean Ambrose promo where Bray Wyatt says that people have been lying to him about love and stuff, and basically saying what the hell? Oh yeah, he says that people have been lying about him, about caring about him, and then he says that Ambrose, he talks about Ambrose's family, saying that they've abandoned him, his father was in prison, his mother took his own, her own life and stuff like that. I don't really know, but I think it's something around those lines. Then Ambrose says that, then Ambrose says that he can eat, you know, something, I don't know, like, yeah, this was so boring. I'm just trying to really refresh what I wrote down, because basically it was just a quick flash through the show and, you know, stuff like that. But basically he talks about Bray Wyatt and stuff like that. I thought it was a good promo by both guys, and this was probably the best bit of the show I liked. The third match tonight was Ryback vs Cesaro. Every time these guys face off, they have real great matches. This was a really great, solid match between both guys. Real good back and forth stuff. Ryback and Cesaro real good, great chemistry together. Hopefully, I hope that these guys feud one day, because these two guys are really underrated in the WWE. Like, these guys can really put on some great matches with the right people. It's just, you know, WWE just don't really have time to actually push these guys to the main event scene, which pisses me off. But basically, they had a great match. Ryback wins with a shell shock after he countered with the neutralizer, which I thought was really good. Then we get to the fourth match tonight, which is Rusev versus Heath Slater. He's dressed up as Abraham Lincoln, I think, and then Rusev wins with the camel clutch. Then Eric Rowan comes up to Mizdow and asks for that toy cat. Then the fifth match tonight, which was Big Show versus Sheamus. Before that, Stephanie comes down and her and Big Show co-promo and stuff. And Stephanie says, "Do you want? I want you and Sheamus to join Team Authority and quit Team Cena." Then they say no. Then Stephanie puts them in a match, and then, like I said, it ends in no contest. Because Henry and Rusev attack them, and basically Stephanie says whoever wins that match could have got a title shot, so nobody won the match anyway. And then after that, the sixth match tonight, was Brie Bella versus Nikki Bella. I didn't care about the match. Nikki Bella won. Nobody won actually, because AJ attacked them both. AJ was on commentary. Then we get to a segment, Ryback. Oh yeah, Ryback tells Cena that he didn't like the comments Cena said last year to him about saying about his voice and stuff. And then Cena says, "I know I said those stuff about you, but those matches we had last year was really good and stuff." He says that you really earned my respect, sorry. And then Ryback considers. And then the seventh match tonight, which was a fatal 4-way tag match. It was Mizdow, Dust Brothers, and Usos and Los Matadores. Also, they faced up with Survivor Series as well. They had a great match, I thought. Mizdow was obviously selling every move the Miz did, and Stardust wins with a Cosmic Key for the win. Great match. I enjoyed that match. Then we get to the end segment of the night, which is Triple H, the Authority, and Cena contract signing. Basically, Triple H goes a promo on Team Cena, the WWE, and stuff like that. And after that, Cena comes out with his team, himself, and he says that, "Oh, well, if I don't have a team, I've still got the WWE Universe behind my side and stuff, whatever, same old shit." Then basically, and then after that, Cena says Cena's ready to fight. Then Big Show, Dolph, Cena, Big Show, Dolph, Ryback, and Rollin all fight Team Authority, and then Team Authority and John Cena have a brawl. Then before that, though, Cesaro did come out, and before Ryback come out, and I thought he was going to be the fifth man, but obviously WWE playing with the Authority, which I thought was good, but it would be cool if he was like a heel stuff. Like I said, Aaron came out, so I guess he's a babyface now. I don't really care though. You know, I mean, I don't care though, but you know, and then after that, after the brawl, Cena, AA's Triple H, and then that was the end of the show. I thought that was boring. So that, guys, is my WWE Raw review for the 17th of the 2014. Hope you guys liked this video. What did you guys think of Raw? Leave that in the comments, and thanks for watching, guys. Brag out. I'm sorry, guys, that, you know what, I didn't think Raw was good this week. I thought Raw was a bad show. The Go Home show sucked, in my opinion. I thought they could have done things a lot better. Also, I forgot to mention there was a New Day vignette with it, Big E, Xavier and Kofi. So yeah, that's it, guys. Brag out.